Hey y'all, this is Layn here, just hanging out. I'm gonna do a quick Layn quick tip. I'm gonna share how to get a 20 car fleet fast. I have a deeper video below, so if you watch the deep dive video on actually how to strategy, how to implement the strategy, watch the video below. Highly recommend it. But let me dive right into how you start a 20 car fleet fast, even if you have 0 cars, 1 car, or no cars, or mini cars. 20 cars. I own 20 cars currently, so I'm gonna teach you how to do it too fast. Is first, say for people that have good or bad credit, this will work. If you have good credit, simply put, all you have to do is this. If you have good credit, you get approved for financing, for a finance to own, or for a lease. You're done, and from that point on, what you must do is whatever your lease payment is or whatever your finance to own payment is, you got to earn exponentially 6 times the amount. Yes, that's a lot. 6 times of whatever the payment is. So for example, if your lease payment is $100, you got to earn $600. If your finance to own is payment is only $100, you got to earn $600. For example, that's what you must do. So when you do that, what this does is this allows you to hyper pay off in an exponential manner to pay your finance to own off fast. You can apply 3 payments instead of 1 every month. So that compounds as you bring down the amount you're being charged for interest, and you're paying off and buying your cars outright right away as fast as possible. Then the other 3, you use a part of that to take care of your bills, etc., and the other amount to save it so you can actually purchase another vehicle. And by the time you get that amount or whatever, you buy a used car. A used car, like we all know, cars depreciate fast, right? So use this as your advantage. Since they depreciate fast, you find like a private seller or a dealership, etc., and you buy a used car, those 3 to 4, maybe max $5,000 cars, but buy whatever you want. It could be higher than that, it could be lower than that, up to you, for free, whatever. But typically $3 to $4 to $5,000. You'd be surprised how much value those cars have, and you can make a significant amount on them. But do your due diligence, use your car facts, and vet for it. I'm just a friend on YouTube sharing how I built a 20 car fleet, and I want you to succeed as well. I have a deeper video below that goes in deep dive, but I'm gonna give you a quick hit list on how to get this done quickly, just in case you don't have time. So that's about it. So that's what you do and everything. And once you earn that amount 6 times, whatever that lease payment is, you only pay for a lease 1 month though. So it's different. If you have a finance to own, you pay 3 months and you keep the 3 months, and you use one of the months or some of the money from the 3 months that's left over from the 6 payments to pay off some of your bills, insurance, etc. And the other, you keep it in savings so you can actually compound it, so you can actually buy that $2, $3, or $4 or $5,000 car, used car. You put it on the Turo platform, or even the hire car platform, which is a phenomenal platform that allows you to actually rent out used cars that are a lot older than the ones that are typically on Turo, and you make a more consistent income, because these are usually used for delivery drivers, Postmate people, Uber, Lyft that need to rent a car. They rent a car for you through hire car, and it's a more consistent income. So that's a way you can do it with used cars that only cost $2,000 to $5,000 typically, which is pretty cost effective. So that's what you do with your profit. And so, like I said, finance to own, you put down, you pay 3 months instead of 1 month, and then you keep the other 3 months to pay off your bills, whatever the case is, and save the rest of it. And now if it's a lease, for example, you only pay 1 month because you don't own the vehicle. You only pay 1 month, and you keep the other 5 payments to save it so you can actually purchase that low $2,000 to $5,000 car. So now with the lease, you only pay 1 month because you don't own the car. With the finance to own, you pay 3 months because you're trying to buy it out and earn it real quick, and that becomes your asset. Completely cool, and that's a great way to do it. And then once you do this, and once you get enough money from your savings from either financing or from lease, you use that money to buy a used car, put on hire car or Turo, and rinse and repeat. And you keep doing it over and over again. But do not get another credit application unless you want to. You can, but the whole purpose of this is to get you out of debt fast, and to get you owning assets fast, and you just keep rinsing and repeating off compounding assets. Now that's for good credit. For bad credit, you're not out of the woods yet. What you have to do is this, people, and again, I have a video that goes much deeper in detail. I'm doing this really quick, but this is how you do it. You just have to put sweat equity in. I'm sorry to say, you don't have the luck like your other counterparts, but what you have to do is you work some extra hours, you get a job, you use the unemployment, EIDL loans, the PPP loans, state funding, some type of grant, if you're given money by someone, if you already have savings. But again, try to earn more money. Work for a temp agency. I used to work for temp agencies when I was 16, 17 years old. I worked for them after I graduated. It was pretty cool. I graduated a bit early, so it was cool, and I was able to work and everything. It was pretty cool. Or you can also do this and start working for Postmates. I did that too. I worked for Uber Eats. I was never an Uber or Lyft driver where I picked up people, but I would deliver food. I work for Amazon Flex, and those are ways I can earn money. You gotta put your sweat equity in. That's just how it is. If you don't have credit, if you have bad credit, no credit, or you're just not being approved, you gotta do that, people. And once you do that, you wait till you earn maybe that $4,000 or $5,000, or even $2,000 or $3,000 if you can find, and buy a car, put it on hire car, put it on Turo, start making money, and then do it again. And as you're earning profits and everything, then you buy another car. And that's how you start a 20 car fleet fast. And I did this video under 6 minutes. And again, I have a video that goes way deeper in detail. So if you're like, hey, there's some missing pieces here, maybe there is, but this is a complete summary point for those people that are on a quick break, don't have time. And I'm just doing this, I'm trying to do a good deed and give you guys strategy. So this is how you build a 20 car fleet fast. And if you want more deep detail, link below. Car Layn out, subscribe, like, and share. I love you guys so much. Thank you for support. Love you guys. Peace.